Tell you what kind of sucks for young people at the moment is that the economy is not in your favour. Back in the 60s, 70s, families could survive off one income, could buy a house, and could go on a reasonable holiday every year. During that time, house prices are around 2 to 3 times the average income. You see the old videos, people with their family car, single person working, be able to afford a reasonable house and go on a holiday once a year. Now, what has happened between then and now is really short-sighted planning. People only typically look at what's in front of them. Governments only look at the 4 years in front of them. And during that time, they want to make their voters happy. So what do? They spend money, increase the nation's debt, and not build enough houses. Now, whether that's through poor government planning or through the NIMBYism, not in my backyard, not enough houses are built to keep up with the growing population. What made people realize all this was COVID. Now, this might have happened anyway, but COVID really sped things up. People were getting paid, stay at home, had a little bit extra cash, and thought, oh, houses are pretty cheap, why don't we go buy a house? Then everyone out looking for houses. And now, house prices are around 9 times the average income. I try to be a bit of a half glass full kind of guy. I try to think, even despite these really shitty circumstances, what can I do to overcome them? What can I do to really put myself ahead of the game? But it's just really hard. When house prices go from 2 times to 9 times average income, it's really, really hard to overcome that. So if you're feeling down and you're feeling kind of shitty, that's natural. What can you do? We've got to keep this a bit positive. What can you do to change it? The biggest thing you can do, the absolute biggest thing you can do is your vote. Now, I'm not telling you who to vote for, I'm not politicizing it that way, but it's so important that you vote for a party, for a person, anyone who you would think will keep your best interest at heart. That is so important, and we're actually very lucky that we live in Australia and we have a good, fair, democratic system. The most important thing you can do is put a lot of thought into who you're going to vote for. Now, the second thing you can do, housing's unaffordable, even renting is becoming really unaffordable. You need to find a little bit of excess cash. You need to find a little bit of extra money. You have to. Whatever you have to do, find a little bit of spare excess cash, and you can do a couple things with that. You can save it, so you've got a bit of a nest egg. That's not a horrible idea. What you can also do is invest it to grow. Now, when I started investing, I started with 0. And my portfolio is up to $50,000 now. And when I started investing, I thought that $50,000 would be absolute dream, absolute unattainable. Never in my mind would I thought I'd have $50,000 of shares. Now, that is not really large compared to other people, but I'm really stoked with that. And by investing it, the idea is that your money will continue to grow, and it will grow more than if you just left it sitting in a savings account. However, if you're saving or you're investing, at least you're doing something to grow your wealth. And so why the economy might not be very good for you now, you are setting yourself up, you're putting yourself in prime position for when it turns, you'll be ready and you'll have a little bit of a nest egg out there. My name's Tomo. I've got a YouTube channel called Tomo Finance. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and I do a lot of these beginner-friendly investing style videos, sharing the lessons that I have learned along the way. Good luck out there, guys.